And head coach Rodney Billups now joining me over at the broadcast area. And, Coach, I know it's cliche, but this really was a game that was a tale of two halves. The way you guys played in the first half and then the way you played in the second half in Utah Valley winds up coming away. As long as you've been around the game, I'm sure you've seen things like this before. What did you say to the team following tonight's result?
You know, we have a turnover problem, and, you know, it was a problem of this team last year, and we talk about it in practice, we talk about it in the locker room, and it's spearheaded again. And, you know, it's something that we got to continue to get better at. We've got to finish games better. I've got to put them in position to be able to handle the pressure. But, you know, it's a learning experience. This one hurts. This one hurts. I've never heard a group of opponents celebrate so loud in that hallway, and it hurts. And I think our locker room feels the same way.
You know, Coach, the first half was in many ways a lot of the stuff we've talked about. You guys were playing good defense. You were, in fact, sometimes turning them over, hitting threes the other direction. It seemed like all the momentum was going your way. What do you think changed in the second half, other than the turnovers?
Our defensive intensity. We hold them to 36% field goal percentage defense in the first half, and they shoot nearly 60 in the second half. You know, whatever team came out of that locker room, it wasn't Denver basketball. And we talked about it, and we said we got to win every 4 minutes, and that's not the case. And we came up a little short, but it's a learning experience. We got to continue to get better every day in practice. I've got to get better as a coach, but we'll learn and we'll get better.
You mentioned learning, getting better. You guys have 2 games on the road coming up. You're not back here at home for nearly a month, back to Magnus Arena. How do you take this experience and try to spin it into a positive and move forward?
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for sure. We'll watch some film in the morning. You know, hopefully these guys will spend some time with their family for Thanksgiving and be thankful for the opportunity to be here. But they've got to have some pride. They've got to have the same ownership that I have and our coaching staff has to win and to be representative of this university and this program and continue to commit to get better.
Well, Coach, we thank you for coming out and spending some time with us after I know it was an unbearably tough loss. Happy Thanksgiving to you and the family, and we'll catch up this weekend for a couple of road games.
All right, sounds good. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
All right, there he is, the head coach, Rodney Billups, following the Pioneers' loss tonight, 88-85. They fall against Utah Valley. Want to thank back at the shop at the ESPN Denver studios, Megan Connor and Kevin Kister for holding it down, and a big thank you to the birthday boy, Chris Smith, the Super SID. Big thank you to Chris for helping me out so much as he always does. We'll catch up this weekend. 2 games coming up Saturday at Eastern Washington, Sunday Sacramento State neutral site game. Thanks again for listening to the latest presentation of Denver basketball. Hope you were entertained, because it certainly was a wild one here from Magnus, and we'll talk again on Saturday. Thanks and have a great night, everybody.